Hi to all. Thank you for watching this video. I could like to show you the Windows 2022 DNS and Active Directory installation and to explain about the DNS and Active Directory. What are the prerequisites required for the installation of the DNS and Active Directory? Before going to with the prerequisites, I could like to explain you about the Active DNS and Active Directory. DNS in Windows 2022 DNS domain name system and Active Directory are the fundamental components that play crucial role in managing and maintaining a network. Here are why they are important. DNS domain name system or domain name service. DNS in Windows Server 2022 is a important for the proper functioning of the network. Its important includes name resolution, Active Directory integration, service location, load balance and fault tolerance, security, DNS sec it's called as. So first we'll come to with the DNS name resolution. What do you mean by DNS name resolution? DNS is used to resolve human readable domain name. Example like example.com. Example.com into IP address like 192.168.1.1. Without DNS, device couldn't be able to find each other easily using domain name. Example phone number. Phone number is related to the human name person and the human name person is called as example.com and the phone number is called as a IP address. So it is easy for human to understand the name instead of remembering the IP address. What do you mean by Active Directory integration? DNS is tightly integrated with Active Directory. In Active Directory is short called as AD. In Windows Server, for example, when a client or a server needs to find a domain controller, it's used DNS to locate it. Active Directory relies on DNS or service like replication and logon request. Next, service location. What do you mean by service location? DNS helps client and find service like file server or printer within the network by querying the correct record such as SRV records. SRV records will be explained shortly in another video to locate the domain name, control or other essential services. Next, load balance and fault tolerance. DNS supports multiple records for single service, helping to distribute traffic across several servers for loading, balancing, and providing redundancy in case of failure. Okay. Last is security. Security DNS sec is called as security. DNS in Windows Server 2022 support DNS sec, DNS security extension, which address security to DNS by preventing attack like cache, poisoning, and spoofing. Next come to the Active Directory. Active Directory, it's short, it's called as AD. Active Directory is a directory service that provides centralized management of resources, users, and devices in a network. In that, which are important, those are centralized users and groups management, authentication and authorization, group policy management, replication and fault tolerance, scalability and organization structure, and security. And these are the main components in the Active Directory. First of all, centralized users and group management. Active Directory allows administrator to create, modify, manage user account groups and devices across entire network from one location. This makes it easier to handle user access permission and roles. Authentication and authorization. Active Directory provides a secure way to authenticate users and control access to resources. It ensures that users can only access the resources they are authorized to using service like Kerberos authentication. Kerberos authentication port number will take 88. 88. What do you mean by group policy management? Group policy management with Active Directory administrator can apply policies to groups of users or computers. Group policy allow fine-grained control over the configuration of the user's desktop security settings and other system behavior across the network. Group policy management, it easy for administration to the system administrator to manage the users and groups. Example, users cannot copy and paste from the remote desktop. This can be done from the group policy. Users cannot change the desktop. This can be done from the group policy management. Next, replication and fault tolerance. Active Directory supports replication. Ensure that changes made in one domain controller are automatically propagated to another domain controllers. This ensures that consistency and fault tolerance for user that system information across the network. Basically, Active Directory will have two servers, domain controller and additional domain controller. There will be a replication will be taken place between the domain controller and additional domain controller, and it will automatically give the load balance to the servers. Next is scalability and organization structure. Active Directory allows the creation of domain, organization unit, and forest, helping to organize the structure your network in a way that align with your business needs. You need to delegate administrative control at various levels, simplifies the management in large organization. This is only a small way of introducing the scalability and organization structure. There is a big way of introducing about the organization unit, forest, tree, example. In going forward, we will explain clearly in further classes. Next is security. What do you mean by security? Active Directory ensures secure communication and access to resources via feature like multi-factor authentication, secure LDAP, and ability to enforce password policies. So these are the main components of the DNS and Active Directory. So before proceeding with the installation of the DNS and Active Directory, we have to make sure few things. Example, DNS Active Directory should have the this system should have the static IP address. Means a static IP address should be configured for this machine. There should wireless will not going to work with this server. Static IP address should be enabled to this machine and connected with the cable. Next, computer name. DNS name should be properly given to this machine. DNS name should be properly given to this machine. See, these are the major things, and we need to make sure that all the Windows updates are up to date for this mission. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe for more videos. We'll go for next video called installation of the DNS and Active Directory. Thanks for watching this video.